Hi, this is a walkthrough of my advocacy plan that I proposed for Princess Anne Middle School. I came up with a plan of establishing e-portfolios for the eighth grade students so that they would be ready to go when they entered into high school. This is a goal that Princess Anne Middle School, Virginia Beach schools had, is to establish e-portfolios for the students so that they can begin to gather their artifacts and enter those in when high school starts or sometimes even before. So this was something that I came up with as a plan for the library to assist with, and I established this plan and presented it to my stakeholders. My stakeholders were the um, administration, the teachers, and the students, and I felt like I was able to communicate with the administration through like a Google Doc, go through some of my plans as far as how I wanted to do it, how I wanted to set it up, maybe as an after school club or a e-portfolio night, those kinds of things. I had a lot of different ideas about how we could do it. We can even like set it up as maybe a maker space in the library for students to come in, make appointments, work on it. So this was what I shared with administration so that they could kind of see what I wanted to do. And we would set it up on the website, do social media for it, all kinds of different tools in order to measure it and see how it was going as far as that was concerned. Then I wanted to present it to the teachers, and the teachers I think were really receptive to it just because they didn't have the time to get it done themselves. Just with the COVID ramifications, they were already in a jam trying to teach, and some of the students weren't there all week, and so it was definitely something that the teachers were excited to hear about and be able to get some assistance with, also providing value to the library, obviously, and something that we could help students with in the library. So then my third stakeholder group was the student and families, and this was a big one because a lot of families, may not have the time as well, especially with COVID and trying to get back into work, or students that are still learning virtually. We're not going to be able to help the students set this up. So I proposed a few evening programs for the families, and then discussed some ways to evaluate these programs. Um, and then also I considered like maybe some lunchtime clubs, after school clubs, that kind of thing. So, and then I just did a kind of a summary of it at the end. But I felt like this was a good representation of a lot of different roles for me. As an instructional partner, I felt like I was pairing up with administration and with the teachers to help with this task that formerly was the eighth grade teacher's responsibility. I also felt like I was teaching the students, their 21st century skills and standards. And it also put me in a leadership role within the school building. I was able to advocate for the library and the usage of the library, and a lot of strategic planning and assessment heading up a big project like this. So just a great way for me to showcase a lot of different roles that I had.